tell her that she's uncool, cause she's still preoccupied. 1985. Madonna, way before Nirvana, there was U2 and Blondie. Music still on MTV, the two kids in high school. They tell her that she's uncool, preoccupied. 19. Madonna, way before Nirvana, there was U2 and Blondie. Music still on MTV, my two kids in high school. They tell her that she's uncool, she's still preoccupied. 1985. Become the anthem of your underground. Your two falls down, getting high in the bathroom. If I flooded at your house, do you think you'd make it out? Or would you burn up before the water filled your love? And then to fill your row, requiem. I will become the anthem of your underground. High in the back room.
Well, welcome to another vlog from me, Graham. Today I'm going to talk to you about goals and targets and goals. Because I have decided that I would like to set a few of my own. Because that's good. And I'm going to go to a place where, first I'm going to work out where I want to be, I'm going to look at where I have been and where I am now. And then somehow we'll look at past, present and future, and in the future I'll have a goal to set, and hopefully I'll be able to show how amazingly I've got to the target at the end. Let's start with the present me. I'm overweight, insecure, really low self-esteem. I am disliking my own life. I'm using modern internet technologies to talk to females in the form of generic dating sites, and one of them I really like a lot and I would like to meet, but I dislike myself so much that I'm not sure I could allow her to like me because I'm such a terrible person. So I would like to improve my present self for future me to enjoy. And wow, nice mini. Another nice mini. To the front of the queue, friend. So yeah, there's my present. I'm not horrendously unhappy about my life, but there are lots of things, lots of aspects about my life that I want to change. So let's look at my past. So I'll go back to, let's start with my darkest day. My darkest days, plural. I'd say my darkest days are when I lived here. Specifically when I lived at this house that I'm heading towards now. It was just the worst experience of my life. I was a student at UE, I was studying forensic computing, and I hated everything, absolutely everything that was going on in my life at that time. I was living in a little house with in a small room that was damp and cold and just all round dreadful. and I hated it. I hated everything about it. It was just the worst place in the entire world. I absolutely hated it. And just coming back here and remembering walking past this... Oh, didn't see that car coming. Oh my god. I hated being here. I really despised it. Worst time of my life. Oh, let's go. It's just the most horrendous thing and feeling in the world. Like, I mean, my life at that point was just so drastically different. I was, let's say I was 19, 20. A horrible, horrible thing, a horrible time, a horrible feeling. I can't even explain how horrendous it was. I just felt like I was in a cocoon of my own. It was like a coffin, like a living coffin where you just couldn't die. And, it was so bad. So bad. And there was nobody I could talk to about it. And that's the worst thing about that, was that I didn't know who I could go to. I didn't know who would help me, or who would give me advice, or how I could even go forward from that. I just felt like I felt like so small, and so like the whole pressures of the world had crushed me into this tiny little fractious piece of myself, and it was just the worst. And the more I talk about it, the more horrible I feel about it. And that makes me feel about how I think about now, is that I feel that there are aspects of my life that I haven't looked after, and that's why I am the way I am. And it's horrible. Horrible. Where do I go from here? Well, I should probably go get some fuel first of all, but where do I go from here? I guess I just can't even words. Alright. We used to do a challenge going up here, see if you can get up to 60, I think it was, before the cycling sign. Yep, nailed it. The future's the last final thing I want to talk about in this video. Where do I want to be in a few months' time? Well, if you give me 6 months' time, I want to take 6 inches off my waist. That's a target I would like to attain. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to do that. Six inches off the waist, and I don't know what I weigh now, but let's say 30 pounds less than I do at the moment. No, 60 pounds less than I do at the moment. That's 10 pounds a month. So I don't really know if it's going to work or not, but it might do, it might not. Either way, wish me luck. I think I'm going to need it. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video blog of Weston-super-Mare and Bristol. I've enjoyed riding down here to make it, and that will be me.